Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Friday. Woohoo! Yippee doo! I'm so glad it's Friday. I can look forward to do my streams tomorrow, where we're going to be doing a puzzle. They're kind of fun. We did it last Sunday, and it was really fun, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But you know what I always do at the beginning of my streams? I go over and I like myself over on YouTube. I'm going to share it to the Twixverse to let them know that we are live. Maybe. There we go. Put that little cursor there. We're going to type in that I am live. And then we're going to put in the um, Twitch link just so if anybody wants to go over there. We have that. So we will post this to the verse we know as Twix. We will close that. We will do that. Am putting a poll over on the YouTube side, and it's I like this nut the best: cashew, pistachio, almond, or walnut. And that is our poll for today. Check the Twitch side. We got one person watching. That's me. Hey, me, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. This all looks good here. We're going to put the chat over there in emote only off so that people can actually type words and just not emotes, and everything is looking good. So, whew, now I can take and look at the comments. So let's see who we have here. We have DadmanWalking55. Morning, miss. Have a wonderful stream. Well, good morning to you, mister. And you, betcha I'll have a wonderful stream. I always, always do. And we have Snorterpoopus Cute Burst saying hello, humans and other critters. And also to me, hello, hello to you. We have Sci-Fi Mombi, morning, Dadman Walking, Snorterpoopus Cute Burr, and morning to me. Good morning to you. I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Corey Cochran's here saying hi all and good morning. We have hellos and hellos, hellos. We have Siri Bot and Stream Elements who have joined us over on the Twitch side to keep me company. And Snorter Pooper says, I slept in late. I'm a lazy old fur burr. Hey, that's okay. Yesterday I slept. My alarm woke me up, and my alarm hardly ever wakes me up. I'm usually up before then. And Sci-Fi Mommy is over here too. She's keeping me company over on the Twitch side. Hey, yay! So thank you guys very much. Like I said, it is Friday. I am so happy it's Friday. Um, it's been it's been a long week. There's been a lot of stuff that's gone on. We have Agent Atwood here saying, "What's up, y'all? Not much, not much. You're in super lurk mode today, y'all. Well, that is absolutely okay. But this week has been absolutely crazy. We've had the early part of the week. Dadman was off of work, but he was over at his mom's, helping her um, and navigate stuff. Then on was it Tuesday? On Wednesday, Grandma Man Walking had some surgery done. She is doing well. Um, as much as can be expected, you've had surgery, you hurt a lot, but everything looks like it is doing well and doing good, so we are happy about that. Dad May went back to work, so it's just been a crazy week. I was running back and forth to Grandma Man Walking's house and home, trying to get my streams done, do this, do that, and feed the family, feed just everything. But it's going to get back to normal. So, hopefully. So I am grateful for that, but I am very grateful that today is Friday. Yay! And let's see how our poll is doing because wait, where is it? Oh, I sometimes hate this. It's hard to find. There we go. We have 4 votes. Pistachios are number 1 and cashews and almonds are number 2. Very, very good. We have 6 people watching. Thank you very much for that. And how many people have liked? We have 7 people that have liked. Wow, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it very, very much. Those likes help me with my streaming and stuff like that. So, so I really do appreciate that. Um, let's see. Snorter Poopus is munching on pistachios. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, and Dad Man's on the phone right now with Grandma Man walking as we speak. So I hope everything is well in there. Um, And Atwood asks how the favorite polar bear is, and he says old and stinky, and you. And Agent says a bit tired. And Deej Oddity says coconut is the best. Um, well, sorry we don't have coconut. And Atwood didn't go to sleep till 4 o'clock this morning. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, take a nap today. Take a nap. Um, that's what I suggest. And we have some more hellos. We have 9 people watching. It is 7 minutes past the hour, 10:07 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I wish you all a happy Friday. On that note, we're going to go ahead and start our birthdays today. So let's see what we have. Da, da, da. Oh, wait, you know what? I do guys have to do guys. I do guys have to tell you something. I have to tell you guys something. It was so funny this morning. Okay, I got up at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was planning. I was kind of working on the stuff on my computer. I was trying to clean my computer up some, and I had this one file that was on my computer. I says, "Oh, I'll just transfer it to my thumb drive because it was stuff that was mine." And I have a thumb drive that just has my stuff on it. Well, I didn't look inside the folder when I started before I started transferring it. I had over 3,600 items in that folder. I did not realize there were photographs in there. So what I thought would just take me like, maybe 30 minutes to transfer the folder over, if that. Literally took 3 hours. I started at 7 o'clock when I got up, had got it started transferring it. It did not well, I can't say literally 3 hours, it was a little less than 3 hours, but still. And so about I'll say 2 hours and 45 minutes. But actually, I'm sitting here, the show it's 5 minutes to the show, and I'm going, okay, it says 97. Okay, it says 98, 99%. I'm like, come on, you can do it. Because I wasn't sure if it was going to finish transferring before the show. So it took almost, about 2.25 hours to transfer it all. So it work that I wanted to get done this morning, I did not get done, but at least I got that off of my computer and it will give me a heck of a lot more space. So on that note, we are now going to go do our birthdays. And what are our birthdays today? Is February 16th, a Friday. And if it's your birthday today, I wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. And that was like a nap. What is a nap? And Snorter Pooper says, I woke up at 4 o'clock, puttered around, went back to sleep at 6, and slept until 9. I have done that a lot. And Deej woke up at 1 a.m. Ugh, yes, I understand that. I have done that. And we have Penny that says hello to both me and the Mister. Hello to you too. We have a poll over on the YouTube side if you feel so inclined to vote in it. Yes, I needed to check before transferring. I didn't even think about it. And what's so funny about that is I think the photographs are duplicates and that I'm just probably gonna delete anyway. So I just thought that was really kind of humorous in itself. So our birthdays, February 16th, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Our first birthday recipient today is The Weeknd. His real name is Abel Mokanen Tesfaye. He is 34 years old. He's a Canadian singer, songwriter, and record producer. He's produced 5 studio albums. He's the first Canadian artist to earn 4 diamond certified singles from the Recording Industry Association of America, or the RIAA. Usually, when I talk about the certifications, I am using the um, RIAA numbers and not other countries. He's the first artist to simultaneously hold the top 3 spots in the Hot R&B and the Hip Hop Songs chart. Blinding Lights became the most streamed song in Spotify history and the best performing song in the Billboard Hot 100's history, as well as the longest charting song by a solo artist on the Billboard Hot 100. He was listed by Time as one of the most influential people in 2020 and was dubbed the world's most popular artist by World Record in 2023. He's an advocate for racial equality and food security. He was appointed a World Food Program Goodwill Ambassador in 2021. He's gotten 4 Grammy Awards, 20 Billboard Music Awards, 22 Juno Awards, 6 American Music Awards, 2 MTV Video Music Awards, and a Latin Grammy Award. And he also collaborated with Marvel Comics for a comic book inspired by his 3rd studio album, Starboy. Did I spell it wrong? I did. My apologies for that. There should not be an E in there. And I normally check them. Oh, well. So, yes, it's his birthday today, and yes, he is in Fortnite. He is in Fortnite, and yes, I misspelled it. It is spelled Weeknd. So, my apologies, sir, for misspelling your name. Our next birthday today is Elizabeth Olsen. She is 35 years old today, I'm sorry. She debuted in the thriller Marcy, Mary, Martha, it's a tongue twister. Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene. She also played Wanda Maximoff and Scarlet Witch in the MCU media franchise. And some of the other films she's been in is Liberal Arts, Godzilla 2014, Wind River, and Ingrid Goes West. She executive produced and starred in the series Sorry for Your Loss. She has written 2 children's books with her husband, and they were called Haiti Harmony, Worry Detective, and Haiti Harmony Opening Night. And hello, Mr. Masters, Rolo's Vintage Adventures, or Masters Maniac Mexico. Hello, Masters. Yesterday, you would have loved it. It was Saint Skeletor Day, and it was a holiday made up by a comedian. He jokingly said that Skeletor was a saint, and he was the patron saint. Let me get it. Let me get it, because it was. I was so thinking of you when I saw it. Let me turn the page here. Oh, let's see. Oh no, where? Oh, I'm on the wrong day. Let's look here. It was yesterday. So it was Saint Skeletor Day. Uh, Comedian Richard Herring jokingly called Skeletor a saint and dedicated February 15th as a day for all of the lost souls who don't have anyone to love, and it is devoted to the destruction of love. It was an anti Valentine Day. Whether it is with your single friends or with strangers online, share your breakup and dating horror stories and take time out to read those of other people. You realize that you're not alone and maybe even come out of it feeling grateful to be single. So, yes, it was Saint Skeletor Day yesterday. And I thought with your meme, with your avatar, that you would love it. So, yes, and, uh, hello to you. I am so glad you're back. Um, yes, she is doing well. Actually, Dadman was talking to her, uh, might still be talking to her right now. She got out of the surgery well, um, and is recovering nicely. So, thank you so much, everyone, for your prayers for that. And I am so glad to see you today. So glad to see you. So Elizabeth Olsen, 35 years old today. Our next person is Ice-T, 66 years old. Began his career as an underground rapper in the 80s. He has 8 studio albums, 4 gold and 1 platinum, 10 compilation albums, 51 singles, where he got a Grammy for Best Rapper Performance for Back on the Block, and 80 music videos. He sold over 20 million copies in the US. In 1990, he co-founded the heavy metal band Body Count, and they have 8 studio albums with 1 gold, 11 singles with a Grammy for Best Metal Performers for Bum Rush. He also did acting in such films as Breaking to Electric Boogaloo, New Jack City, excuse me, Ricochet, Surviving the Game, and the television. He was in New York Undercover, Players, and Law and Order. He also did voice acting in Duckman, Batman Beyond, American Dad, Deadly Class, and Rick and Morty. His first name is Sweet Iced Tea. No, that um, Elizabeth Olsen is the older sister. I believe the older sister of Kate and it was Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. But she is related to them, but is a sibling and not a twin. And from a Law and Order Special Victims Unit was Ice T. So, yes. Our next person is Margot Frank. She passed away at 19 years old. She's the older sister of Anne Frank. She also went into hiding with Anne and their parents, Otto and Edith, and 4 others. She reportedly kept her own diary during her time in hiding, but it was never recovered. She was immortalized in the pages of her sister Anne Frank's The Diary of a Young Girl. Margot Frank passed away at 19 years old. Yeah, oh, too many damn Olsons. Goes back to sleep. Oh, don't go back to sleep. Come on, listen. Hello, Admiral Teague. So glad that you're here today. Welcome, welcome on this wonderful Friday morning. And talking about mornings, it is 18 minutes into the show, 10:18 in my neck of the woods. We have a poll over on the YouTube side. Let's see how it's going. The poll says with 8 votes that pistachios are in the lead, cashews second, and almonds and walnuts are in third place. We have 7 people watching with at least 7 likes. Let's see what's going on here. With 8 people watching with 11 likes. Thank you very much. We have 3 people over on the Twitch side. I appreciate it very much. Thank you all so much for being there. Um, and, let's see, we have some hellos, um, back and forth, and we are good. Our next birthday is John McEnroe, 65 years old, an American former professional tennis player. He turned pro in 1978 and retired from singles in 1994 and doubles in 2006. He was a left-handed player with a one-handed backhand. He was known for his shot making and volleying skills and also for his on court behavior. He tended to scream and yell a lot, and it frequently landed him in trouble with umpires and tennis authorities. I remember Boris Becker running away from him on the field. I love John. I can't be serious. Serious about what? I'm always serious. Let me know what I'm supposed to not be serious about. He is the only male player since the inception of the ATP tour and wait, let's see. Only male player since the inception of the ATP rankings in 1973 to simultaneously hold the the world number one rankings in both singles and doubles. He finished his career with 77 single titles on the ATP Tour and 78 double titles. This remains the highest men's combined total of the era. I had to look up what the Open era was, and that is that since 1968, it was when amateurs and professional players could compete at the four Grand Slam events. Oh, okay. You can't, okay. You can't be serious. Okay, yeah, I could see that. He was a naughty racket slinger, a kooky, ill-tempered Long Islander who could calm down. I can relate. Um, and yes, it was his signature insult shouted at the officials. Well, when you have the talent, um, I think sometimes you can, you can question them. Absolutely. He finished his career. Blah, blah, blah. He's the only male player to win more than 70 titles in both singles and doubles. This includes 7 major wins, which 4 were the U.S. Open and 3 were Wimbledon. He had 9 Grand Slam men doubles titles, 5 Wimbledon and 4 US Open, 1 Grand Slam mixed titles at the French mixed doubles at the French Open. His single match record is 82-3 in 1984, and that's the best single season win rate of the Open season. He excelled at the year-end tournaments. He had a record 8 singles and a record 7 doubles wins. He was named both the ATP Player of the Year and the ITF World Champion 3 times. He was on 5 Davis Cup team wins, and after retirement, he still competes in the senior events on the ATP Champion Tours, and he's won 25 titles. After retirement, he is a television commentator during the majors. So John McEnroe, 65 years old today. Wimbledon. Did I say Wimbledon? I meant when. Did I say it wrong? Wimbledon. I probably said it wrong. Make fun of my pronunciation. Our next person is Valentino Rossi, 45 years old. An Italian racing driver, a former professional motorcycle road racer. He was nicknamed the Doctor, widely considered to be one of the greatest motorcycle racers of all time. He was a 9 Grand Prix World Championship. He has 9 Grand Prix World Championships to his name, 7 in the Premier 500cc Motor GP class. That's the record for most. Wait, I'm sorry, my eyes are not working. He has a record for most Premier class victories, which is 89. He won Premier class world championships with both Honda and Yamaha motorcycles, and the only road racer to have competed in 400 or more Grand Prix. You have his autograph. He drove like a maniac. I bet. Was looking just at some of the, trying to find a picture, and it just looked insane. Just his driving. Um, I'm going to tell. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I do not have peanuts. Peanuts are not technically a nut. peanuts are a legume, and therefore I did not put peanut on the list. I was thinking about doing it, but it technically is not a nut. So, yeah, that's why there's no peanuts on there. And we have Corey over on, and hello, by the way, Corey. I think this is your first time here. Did you say hello earlier? I can't remember. Well, if you didn't, I'm saying hello now. Hello, Corey, over on the YouTube and over on the Twitch side. Thank you very much. And Atwood loves Rossi. You know, he just looks like he has so much fun with what he does, and I just think that is really, really cool. Um, since we had talked about a little bit about nuts and peanuts and why they're not nuts, let's look and see how our poll is doing. We have 9 votes. Pistachios are still in the lead. Cashews second. Almond and walnut are in third place. We have 8 people watching with at least 11 likes, and we have 4 people over on the Twitch side. Thank you guys very, very much for that. Speaking of that, I am going to go ahead and let's get this Twitch over on a device that I can watch it just in case anything happens. I can see it because I don't always see everything on StreamYards. So we have it here like that. So I hope everybody is doing well today. I I am fantastic. I am so glad that it is Friday. Um, Friday's an errand day. Time to spend hubby's paycheck leaving you run on laptop. Okay, well, you have a wonderful time and have fun shopping. Uh, and Masters says he was a good looking guy too. Rossi just blew away the whole scene. Yeah, yes. And like I said, uh, had to do, oh, you had to do dishes this morning? Well, I know we have to do dishes too. I am not looking forward to it. But he just looked like he really was having fun out there. And I think that's neat. I think that's really neat. Okay, we have a bunch of hellos, and then we have ooh dishes. I think was that Corey that said? Oh yes, yes. Dishes are not my thing, and I don't mind doing laundry, but I hate folding it. I wish there was a machine that would fold the laundry, but there is not. There is not. And who is our next person? Our next person is, and I always say his name wrong, his last name. So if I mess it up, don't pick on me. Christopher Eccleston. I hope I said that right. 60 years old, an English actor. He played the ninth incarnation of the Doctor in the 2005 revival of Doctor Who for one season. Prior to that, some of his film performances are in Let Him Have It, Elizabeth Gone in 60 Seconds, 28 Days Later, G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra, Thor the Dark World, and Dead in a Week or Your Money Back. He's also known for playing the role of Matt Jamison in the series The Leftovers. The doctor, you said it right. Dishwa No, I'm talking, oh, a dishwasher? Yeah, we don't have a dishwasher. We are our own dishwashers. And, the doctor, you said it right. I do it like Genghis Khan. I simply smash dirty dishes. No dishes, no worky, LOL. And so if I have one and I still loathe dishes. Doctor Who? Yes. I really liked him as the doctor. I was sad that he was only 1 season. Yeah, well, it would help if my lazy teenagers would help. Many hands make light work. Yes, I agree. I agree totally. Our next birthday is Lisa Loring, died at 64 years old, just this past January, actually, 20, I mean, a year ago, January 28th, 2023. She was best known for her work as a child actress from age 6, playing Wednesday Addams from 1964 to 66 in the Addams Family. So Lisa Loring. Yeah, paper plates are a triumph of modern convenience, and they are also so much trash. It's a it there's yeah, you do dishes, you have to do dishes and you have to wash them. And so that's water, that's soap. You do paper plates, you throw them away, unless you have a place to burn them. And then you have trash. It's a trade-off. You have to decide which one is for you. Absolutely. Our next person is I was hoping to see her make a cameo on Wednesday, but she didn't. Um, yes, I don't know what she passed from. I don't remember, so I don't remember if um, she was ill before then, um, or not. And we have masters say, I have a solution for that to Sci-Fi Mommy. If they resist to wash the dishes, show them my photo and tell them they will get deported to their long lost, very grumpy German uncle. She passed away in January of 2023. Um, and Atwood says you got to use two paper plates or they fall apart unless you use those real expensive ones. That's exactly that's exactly what I was saying. You have to decide which you want to do. Either way, you can get dishwashing liquids that are environmentally um, okay. But yeah, it's a trade-off. You have to just decide. It's everybody has to make their own decision when it comes to things like that. It's also the same if you have a kid between cloth diapers and disposable diapers. You know, there's a trade-off for each one, and you just have to decide for yourself. And here is our next person, Zero Aga. Purportedly to be 170 years old when he died. Um, He's a Turkish Kurdish man who claimed to be one of the longest living persons ever. He claimed birth on February in 1764, and he died on the 29th of June in 1934. He was allegedly 770 years old when he died, and thus he claimed to be one of the longest living persons ever. However, an investigative report published by Walter Bormann in 1939 indicated that Zara Aga was probably around 97, not the 170 years old that he claimed to be. So Zira Aga, claiming to be 170 years old when he passed away. Recycle paper plates. You cannot recycle paper plates if they have food on them. Um, Zero truth, not zero aga. Exactly. Exactly. Um, so who is our next person? Sonny Bono. He died at 62 years old. He was a singer, actor, and politician, best known as half of the pop duo Sonny and Cher. He was the 16th mayor of Palm Springs from 88 to 92, and he was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from California 44th District from 95 until his death. He was a guest performer in such television series as Fantasy Island, Charlie's Angels, The $6 Million Man, and Chips. In film, he played in the film Airplane 2, the sequel, and the horror film Troll. Yes, he did. He was skiing and he ran into a tree. Very, very sad. Um, so yes, Sonny Bono. Our next person is Nicholas Patrica, 37 years old, founder and lead vocalist, as well as the keys and synthesizer player for the pop indie rock band Walk the Moon. They released 4 studio albums, 1 went platinum, 1 live album, 1 compilation album, 19 music videos, 7 EPs, and 10 singles, um, which 3 of them, uh, oh, I don't know what the word is, but Anna's Son was platinum, Shut Up and Dance was 5-time platinum, and One Foot was gold. 37 years old. We don't talk about Troll. Bad horror movie, bad. And, sorry, I was trying to find the Sonny became a politician, never knew that. Well, America still is the country of unlimited possibilities. Yes. Yes, he did, in later years. Our next person is Patty Andrews, died at 94 years old, part of the trio of the Andrews Sisters. The group was formed when Patty, the youngest of the 3, was 7 years old and 12 when they won their first prize in a local talent contest. By the 1940s, they had become a household name. The Andrews Sisters became the most popular female vocal group of the first half of the 20th century. They had 75 to 100 million records sold from a little over 600 recorded tunes. They recorded 47 songs with Bing Crosby, 23 of them which charted on the Billboard charts, 113 charted Billboard hits, 46 reaching top 10 status. That's more than Elvis Presley or the Beatles. 17 Hollywood films. That was more than any other singing group in the motion picture history. They had record-breaking theater and cabaret runs all across America and Europe, countless appearances on radio shows from 35 to 1960, including their own radio show. They had guest spots on every major television show of the 50s and 60s, including those hosted by Ed Sullivan, Milton Berle, Perry Como, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Johnny Carson, Joey Bishop, Art Linkletter, and Jimmy Dean. And there's a little more here, but Atwood says, I love the Andrews Sisters. And Masters Maniac Mexes, I can't help myself, but I love classic women. And hello, Cocho Dragon, the Grand Blue Fantasy version. Hello, how are you this morning? Hope everything is well with you. Well, everything looked all so peachy and keen for the Andrews sisters. And the the thing that kept them together, they said, was their parents, their mom and dad. And in the 50s, they passed away, and then stuff started happening. Patty Andrews decided to break away from the act to be a soloist, but she didn't tell them. The other two sisters had to find out in a gossip column, and so they were upset and they didn't speak to each other for a couple years. Um, they would get back together for something and then not talk to each other. So it was very on again, off again for the rest of their lives. They After that they only did occasional performances, and they even didn't see each other much um, in private. They have toured Germany twice, once for for the American troops during ongoing fights, and a second time after the war to cheer up the Germans as they claimed. They were very, very popular with that other group of people who I can't say their name um, during the war. One song that was very, very popular that they loved. They loved it until they realized that a certain ethnic group, the person who wrote it was from a certain ethnic group that they did not like. Uh, but yes, they were very, very popular with the Germans during the war. Um, it was very, very interesting. Their popularity actually was worldwide. Uh, Even during the time of war. So Patty Andrews of the Andrews Sisters died at 94 years old. Well, they did not market for them. Um, they just became popular. Um, Unlike Fanta, which was made for specifically for that time. The name of the song was I didn't it's the one I can't pronounce. Let's look. Oh, what did I do? I just closed something I shouldn't have closed. Oh well. Um, uh, Bei mir bist dann schon, Be mir bist du schon. Oh gosh, I am butchering it. I am butchering it, and I apologize, Master. I so do. Oh crap! I nearly closed StreamYards down. Um, they were a phenomena, exactly. Beloved by all sides, the Allies and the Axis, exactly. Um, I think that hello, Manny Uncanny. Hello, hello. That's it. That's the song right there. And this, yes. But yeah, Patty Andrews, 95 years old when she passed away. 94. And yes, Boogie Woogie Bee Boy Company Bee. Doo, 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 doo. And I cannot sing. But yes, they had so many songs. Um, like I said, it said they had 600 recorded tunes. That is amazing. Our next person is Vera Allen, died at 60 years old. She was a dancer and an actress. At 18, she was one of the youngest Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. She danced with Gene Kelly in On the Town and Words and Music, Fred Astaire in Three Little Words and The Belle of New York. In 1954, she was in the blockbuster hit White Christmas, co-starring Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, and Rosemary Clooney. She did not do a lot of work. Um, she had got married and tragically lost a child to SIDS, and kind of became a recluse after that. Um, but Vera Allen with a dash in her name is actually correct. Her mother dreamed that that's what she should name her, and so she did. So that is actually how her name is spelled. Well, you have a good nap. You have a good nap. Atwood, if he misses the end of the stream, then goodbye. Well, you have a good nap. I hope you feel better. Yes, and eyes up, Guardians. That is from our video game Destiny 2, and you say that whenever you leave. So, yes, Vera Allen, 60 years old when she passed away. Ba ba ba. I'm going to try something. Nope. Our next person is Janet Varney. 48 years old. She guest starred on many television shows, including Bones, Better Off Ted, and Psych. She voiced the main character of the animated series, The Legend of Korra, which was a spinoff of Avatar, The Last Airbender. She did that for a decade, which is all 4 seasons of the show and the video games. You love the song "Sisters" with Rosemary Clooney. Yes, from White Christmas. I agree, and welcome. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here today. It is Friday. Yay! And let's see how our poll is going here. We have 15 people watching. We have 13 votes. Pistachios are in the lead. Cashews are second, and almond and walnut are still in the third place. We have 11 people that have liked the channel. Thank you very much. At least, let's see here. Let me refresh this. I hate refreshing this. It's so annoying. We have 14 people who have liked it. Thank you guys very much for that. And 13 people have voted. We have 4 people over on the Twitch side. Appreciate you all over there too. Thank you so very much. She also had written and performed several officially sanctioned riff tracked commentaries, including for the movies. Some of them were Footloose, Poltergeist, Flatliners, The Lost Boys, and Batman v Superman. Janet Varney, 48 years old today. Our next person is LeVar Burton. Uh, he is known for his role as Geordi LaForge in Star Trek The Next Generation. He also portrayed Kuta Kinte in various iterations of Roots, and he hosted the PBS children's program Reading Rainbow for 23 years. He received 12 Daytime Emmy Awards and a Peabody Award as host and executive producer of Reading Rainbow. He created and hosts a podcast called LeVar Burton Reads, which a lot of people, a lot of critics call the Reading Rainbow for adults. He has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he was the 2022 Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade in Pasadena. It's Jordy, the blind man who taught me to read. Yes, yes. He is 67 years old today. Our next person, who could it be? Ba, ba, ba. We have Jeremy Bulloch. Jeremy Bulloch is 70, passed away at 75 years old. He was an English actor and his career spanned 6 decades. His first regular role was in the 1960 television series Counterattack and also The Checkered Flag. He had a recurring role in Greyfriars School and a regular role in The Newcomers. At the age of 17, he portrayed Hamlet on stage. He also appeared in two Doctor Who stories, The Space Museum and The Time Warrior. He had minor roles in three James Bond films. He twice played Smithers, the assistant to Q. In Star Wars, he originated the physical portrayal of Boba Fett in the Star Wars franchise. He appeared as the character in the films Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. He has a cameo as Captain Colton in the 2005 Revenge of the Sith. He actually joined the 501st as a costume-wearing member, making appearances with the group as Boba Fett. Beginning in 2000s, he was a frequent guest at the Star Wars weekends were held annually at what was then known Disney Hollywood Studios. And we met him there, and he was a gracious, wonderful man. Just so gracious. August of 2018, he announced his retirement from attending conventions, and he died of complications from Parkinson's disease. Jeremy Bullock passed away at 75 years old. Okay. So after the show, um, Masters is going to put up a flea market stand after the show, and he's going to go live on Twitch. Uh, Wish me all the luck that I can sell some things, as this month has been tight due to emergencies that he's had. So he will be going live on Twitch. So if any of you have an account over there, you can go see him. I will get his link out there so that you can go over there and support him. See what is over there and ba, ba, ba. Let me find you, and we will get that done. I think it's probably a fairly simple um, name, but I always like to go straight and make a cut to the channel. So here is the link. So when the show's over, you can run over there and check it out. Um, so yes, excuse me. Our next person is, first off, there's the address, is Johnny Nguyen. He is a Vietnamese American actor, a martial artist, action choreographer, and stuntman. He is mainly active in the Vietnamese film industry. His family immigrated to the United States when he was 9. He competed as a martial artist on the U.S. national team and then transitioned into a career as a stuntman in Hollywood. He worked on films such as Spider-Man 2 and Jarhead. He later returned to Vietnam and starred in many films there. Happy birthday to you. 50 years old. When? Johnny Wynn? Thank you, Manny. I I looked it up and then I forgot it. And I didn't put the phonetic spelling on my paper, so I was guessing. So the NGUY is pronounced "wuh." Very interesting. Very interesting. Our next person is Richard J. McDonald. Died at 89 years old. He was an American entrepreneur who, along with his brother Maurice James, founded the fast food company McDonald's. They opened the original McDonald's restaurant in 1940 in San Bernardino, California, where they created the Speedo service system to produce their meals. It's a method that became the standard for fast food. After hiring Ray Kroc as their franchise agent in 1954, they continued to run the company until they were bought out by Kroc in 1961. Richard J. McDonald. Our next person is John Wicks, 35 years old, a founding member of the American indie rock and soul band Fitz and the Tantrums. He was the drummer, and he was also a very in demand session drummer who has worked with artists like Bruno Mars, George Clinton, David Byrne, and RZA. John Wicks, 35 years old. And last but not least, in in North America, if you ever see this guy in your town when there's a weather situation, you better be worried because Jim Cantorni, Jim Cantore will always, always, always go to the place where the worst weather is. It follows him. Um, yes, run, run. And that's when burgers went mediocre, billions of million mediocre burgers sold. Yes, it happened. So Jim Cantore is 60 years old, American meteorologist. Has worked for the Weather Channel since he graduated from college. So the Weather Channel has been the only place that he has worked. Most people only think of him as the guy that is there during the hurricanes or bad weather, but that's not true. He actually created the fall foliage forecast that they have on that station, and he has reported on events such as the Space Shuttle Discovery launch, the Winter X Games, NFL games, and so much more. Uh, the reason they selected him to go report on severe weather events was because he was able to break down complicated weather events into terms that the average viewer could understand. But viewers now associate his presence with approaching severe weather. The Weather Channel itself made a joke about it. They did a commercial and they had him just going to beach with his family on vacation. And all the beach people were like, what's going to happen? They were all looking around like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Because he was there and they just knew severe weather was about to happen. He is a member of the National Weather Association and the American Meteorological Society. He holds the the AMS Television Seal of Approval. He has received the NOAA David S. Johnson Award in 2003 for his innovative use of environmental satellite technology. So, Jim Cantore, 60 years old today. Happy birthday. And if you see him in your neighborhood, run because the weather is not going to be good. And hello, retro new. Hello, retro nerd girl. She loves Jim Cantore. And good morning, and good morning. So if you are smart, they will kick you out during a hurricane. Keep it nice and dump people. Most hurricanes, it depends on everything where it lands. Two signs you know the hurricane is expected to hit and be bad: Waffle House is closed, and yes, Jim Cantore shows up. So as long as the Waffle Houses are open, so those are our birthdays today. Whoops. And I hope they all have wonderful days today. So it is now 59 minutes into the show, 10:59 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. We have 13 people watching according to StreamYard. Let's see if it's lying. We have 9 people over on the YouTube side with how many likes? We have 14 likes. We have a poll. Let's see how our poll is doing. We have 15 votes. Cashews are now in the lead with pistachio second, and almonds and walnuts are in third place. We have 4 people over on the Twitch side. Thank you guys so much for that. It is now time for our memes. So, meme time, here we come. Bum, ba, ba, bum. As Snorter Poop has said, it is memorable. Let's see some memorable memes. Before I leave, I always make one last cast and then another and another and another. In the meantime, and I love that. And in the meantime, this can be applied to so many different things. I'm just going to watch one more anime episode. I'm just going to read one more chapter of that book. I'm just going to watch one more YouTube show. And then it becomes another and another and another. Oh, yes. Remember when you flushed him down the toilet? He remembers too. Yes, one more brick, just one more brick. And Dad meant one more sausage. We were at Disney, and we were at a restaurant, and they served it family style, where they would bring it to your table. And we had eaten, and we were all done. But Dadman insisted of getting more sausage. And we were like, "You don't need any more sausage." He's like, "Yes, I want more sausage. I'm going to run to the bathroom and I'll come back and then I'll eat the sausage." We're like, "Okay, fine, whatever." He ordered it. And the funniest thing is he came back and he looked at it and he goes, "I'm too full. I can't eat this sausage." So now every time something happens and it's like you stop, but you don't want to, we just look at him and we go, "One more sausage?" And he just looks and he's like, "Okay," usually. So yes, one more sausage. That's a monster goldfish. Is that the American answer to Gojira? Probably. Probably a little irritated. You flushed me. You thought I was dead and you flushed me down the toilet. That thing is huge. What did the fish say when it ran into a wall? Damn. I remember as a kid, we always used to go, "There's the dam." And, because we could say the cuss word, but it wasn't the cuss word. We go, "Look at the damn dam." We just said damn all the time because we knew we could. Who do fish pray to? God Almighty. The feeling you get when you can't feel your phone in your pocket and almost have a heart attack. Or for some of us ladies, when we open up our purse and it's not in the pocket that we put it in, and we're panically looking for it. And of course, you can't find it, and it's right there, but you don't see it because you're so panicked. I could say this could also be when you first get a phone and you put your phone on vibrate and you're carrying it, and the first time you get a call and it vibrates and Dad Dad when we first got a phone and he was at work and he put it on vibrate, so that, yeah, obviously it wouldn't be disruptive at work. And he goes, "Man, you called me and I thought I was having a stroke because of the vibration." Oh, yes, your oral wallet, anything, yes. The motto of the Hoover Dam Building Company is our whole dam company is behind you. Yes. And you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Oh boy, food. 10 minutes later. This is like at a restaurant. Like food. Can't you see I'm starving over here? Please bring us some bread. Bring us something. Ah, yes. Did you ask for a catfish? Or did you ask for a fish with a cat head? That's just so stupid. That's just that's just so freaky. It's wrong. This picture is wrong on so many levels. No, 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 no. Oh. They say there's plenty of fish in the sea, but it's like I'm fishing in an empty lake. You just sit there and wait and wait. I don't have patience for fishing. It was a mew guppy. A mew guppy, yes. I don't have patience for fishing. Well, this I play Destiny 2, and they have where you go fishing. I just don't have patience for it. You can get up to 500 pieces of bait, um, and I just don't have the patience. Um, because you can't talk because you scare the fish away. It's supposed to be quiet. And if I'm out there with someone, it's just I don't get fishing. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't care for it. I know there's something wrong with me. Masters loves fishing. My dad would go fishing, and I did love the fish that he caught. It was absolutely delicious. He um he went deep sea fishing, so he got some good fish. Good fish. What did the fisherman say to the magician? Pick a card, any card. Pick a card, any card. Oh, so okay. So, Master showed his fishing pole dad on one of his streams. So, you need to we need to find it and check it out. Absolutely. Behold, the time to go fishing is upon us. Yes, that's how fishermen feel when fishing season starts. Yes, I am so happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, keep tapping that glass. I dare you. I dare you. Look at those eyes. Mm. No one told Frank he could breathe underwater. Have you thought of a fish pun yet, or do you need some time to mull it over? I'm gone fishing. I got me a line. I know nothing about fishing, but I'm taking my time. You ain't gonna be happy how anyway. So I'm gone fishing and I'm going today. I like that. I really like that. Very nice. Very nice. I don't remember if this is our last one or not. Let me look. Yep, that was our last meme. We went out with a bang and a wonderful fishing poem. I tell fish puns on porpoise for the halibut, but they really smelt. Oh goodness, it's one it's 1:10 into the show, 11:10 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. We have 9 people watching, 14 likes on the YouTube side, with 15 votes, and cashews in the lead, pistachios in second, almond and walnuts are in third, and we have 4 people over on the Twitch side. Thank you very much for watching over there. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I have I have a headache now. I need to go take some aspirin. Well, I thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, I am so glad this week is over. It's been a very, very hectic week, more so for Dad Man than me. But I am glad to say that Grandma Man Walking is doing well. Um, and hopefully she will be able to go home soon. So, yes, I thank you all for your thoughts and prayers over that situation very much. Now it is time for our celebrations, and I'm going to get that, hopefully, get that slide done pretty soon with sound effects and everything. So, our celebrations for February 16th. Our first one is why we had those memes. It is Friday, Fish Fry Day. This is on the first Friday of Lent. Approximately 1400 years ago, Pope St. Gregory declared that people should abstain from eating meat on Fridays. Since it wasn't considered flesh, they began to eat fish, which I don't understand that reasoning. But okay, in the 1960s, people just abstained from meat on Friday during Lent, and this tradition continues even today. So, fish fry Friday. And when you have a fish fry, what else do you need? You need tartar sauce. So, it is National Tartar Sauce Day. And this is also celebrated on the first Friday of Lent. So, this date changes yearly. And basically, it's people eat fish on Fridays. Of course, what do you eat with fish? Tartar sauce. And so it is National Tartar Sauce Day to eat with your fried fish that you have on Friday during Lent. So I hope you guys enjoy those days tremendously. Our next day also pertains to eating, but it is a little different. It is, yes, wait, sci fi says, woohoo, tartar sauce day and fish fries day. Sounds great to me. Mmm. Yes. Our next celebration also has to do with food, but not in the same way as we have been doing with singles. This one is No One Eats Alone Day. And when I first saw this, I says, oh my gosh, not another thing about singles. We've had so many of them. Let's just get over it. But that's not what this one is about. This is a preventative program that was created by the nonprofit Beyond Differences to tackle the problem of social isolation in schools. It encourages schools to students to not only sit with their classmates that they don't know, but if they see somebody that might feel left out, to try to include them also. It started in California and it has grown quite large. I think that is a wonderful program because there is nothing more horrible than you're sitting at the end of the table all by yourself and nobody's sitting with you or trying to talk to you. So that's what this day is about. Uh, so I think that is a wonderful, wonderful day. And Corey says, nope, I pass on tartar sauce every time. And Snorter Poops likes malt vinegar on the fishies, but tartar sauce is good too. I like both of them. I don't start out eating alone, but I always end up alone. It's because you eat your friends. You got to quit that, you silly polar bear. They're friends, not food. I am going fishing. Sounds crazy, I know, but nothing is going to make a difference, so just watch me go. And when my time has come, I will look back and see peace on the shoreline that could have been me. Oh, that's so nice. I like that. I like that. Now, for all you grouches out there, here's the day for you. I hope I put these in order. Yes, it's Do a Grouch a Favor Day. We all know one, that grump at work, the curmudgeon in our family, or our next door neighbor, Mr. Cranky McCranky Pants. Well, what can we help these people feel a little better, even if it's for only one day? Well, it's real simple. Do something nice for them. If you know what their favorite cookies are, bake them some. Or how about make them a loaf of bread? Or you can just take them out to lunch and listen to them grumble. Figure out why they're so grumpy. Whatever you choose to do something to make your grouch's day better. Do a grouch a favor day. Snowden says, but if you can't have your friends over for food, dot, dot, dot. What? You want me to be nice? Hello, chicken lady. How are you today? It says you can waste a whole lifetime trying to be what you think is expected from you, but you will never be free. You may as well go fishing. And Buddy Hepburn, John 6, 1 through 14. Basically, Jesus had his disciples feed a large crowd using the gift of a boy that had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. And that was used to feed over 5,000 people. That's roughly why fish was allowed. Thank you, Buddy. Thank you for that answer. I just thought it was interesting that I understand that. I just thought it was interesting that they said you can have, they just should have said eat fish. You're only allowed to eat fish instead of saying you can't have flesh. I just thought it just was an interesting phrase, and maybe it was the way they phrased it. I'm not really sure. You can't make cookies for yourself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Make those cookies for yourself and enjoy them. And everybody be sure to hit that like button and vote in the poll as Dadman has reminded you all because I sometimes forget to say it. And we have 10 people watching on YouTube now with 14 people have liked. Thank you very much. Our poll has 15 votes. Cashews are in the lead, pistachios second, almonds and walnuts are in third place. Our next celebration is why we have that poll today. Our poll is National Almond Day, and it is recognizes. Oh gosh, something just scared the crap out of me. I think it was this. Oh gosh, I was. I put up Master's Twitch page to get the link from it, and I didn't close it or mute it. And all of a sudden, music started playing, and it scared the crap out of me. I'm like, where is that music coming from? But it is Almond Day, and it recognizes the versatility and healthfulness, healthiness of almonds. They can be eaten by themselves, made into milk, flour, pasta, or butter, just to name a few things. They're packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and fiber. So grab yourself a handful of nuts today. Yum, especially almonds. Oh, you usually make 7/8 of a batch of cookies and eat the rest of the cookie dough. I do love cookie dough. They say you're not supposed to eat it, but I don't care. I do. Do as I say, not as I do. And yes, Hershey's with almonds and almond joy. Mm. Our next day is Innovation Day, and this is from National Today um, .com. It's commemorated to recognize the role that new knowledge plays in making a country more advanced and powerful. This day is a great way to not only make the existing crop of scientists feel valued and appreciated, but it also inspires young people to pursue a career in technology and innovation. This special day celebrates the achievements of the scientific community and opens the doors to new technologies, inventions, and careers for the younger generation. You scare the hell out of everyone, so don't worry, man. I have a face that only a mother could love. Oh, no, you don't. But your stream did scare me. This is my brain is like an internet browser. I have 17 tabs open, 3 of them are frozen, and I have no idea where the music is coming from. Yes, yes. I always feel like a nut. I love sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't because almond joy has nuts and mounds don't. That's my commercial for today. Well, if you're not subscribed over on Twitch, you have to watch commercials. I'm sorry. And we have one more day, and it is National Tim Tam Day. And this is from daysoftheyear.com. It's an irresistible chocolatey treat from down under, with its unique way of making any moment sweeter and more delightful. Every country has the one special treat that is absolutely iconic to it, that almost defines it as a culture, especially to those outside of it. In America, it's the apple pie. Most people think of scones when they think of England, but when you turn your eyes to the place down under, it's the Tim Tam that really makes a splash. Tim Tams are found in other countries throughout the world, but it's Australia that it calls home. National Tim Tam Day was established to celebrate this iconic treat and the country it calls home. Tim Tam was produced in 1958 by one Ian Norris at Arnott's, and it was created in the true American style. What do you mean by that? We mean he went to England, discovered that they simply didn't know how to make a proper biscuit, and with his mind firmly fixed on the penguin biscuit, he set out to make a better one. He would follow through on this ambition in 1964, and they were almost an immediate hit. So what is a Tim Tam? It's two chocolate malted biscuits with fluffy cream filling and dipped in delectable milk chocolate. What's not to love? And here's a little bit of a little known information about Tim Tams is where they got their name. It turns out that Arnott was a bit of a horse racing fan. And when he attended the Kentucky Derby in 1958, he chose the name of the newest treat after the horse that won the race. So the Tim Tam was born, and so a horse was forever immortalized in tasty Australian confection. Of such the things are legends born. So it's National Tim Tam Day. Welcome to Demolition Man. Yep, there's something you can talk to Hungry about tonight. If it's your first night, you have to fright. It's Friday. We have Bu is Bu they have Buck you have Buck, don't we? I think they're off for a couple weeks. They finished the 1st season, and they're taking a couple weeks off, at least, to reevaluate stuff, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but um, Buck Rogers is not tonight, but Dadman is doing an early late night with friends, which probably will be, which I believe will be around that same time, 9 o'clock. So there won't be Buck, but there will be squirreling. So come on over and enjoy the squirrels. Uh, you never know what they're going to talk about. And yes, Tim Tam rules. Yes, I would love to try a Tim Tam too. I am going to I'm going to look and see if I can find them somewhere. I'm gonna look on Amazon and I'd pay a good penny just to get one to taste it. And yeah, I was correct. They've completed season 1 and they're taking a break. He's doing a random stream at 9 p.m. It's the same time, so yes, I sang an oldie, a commercial. And hello, Belzette. How are you today? Um, so yes, squirrel. Um, and I knew you would. Yes, I will, and I will tell people how it tasted. Oh, maybe I'll have to look at Walmart. Maybe see if they have them at Walmart. Oh, okay. I might have to make a trip to Walmart before I start any work today. I was supposed to be working on my show for tomorrow this morning at 7 when I got up, but I went to transfer some files from one part of my computer to a thumb drive, and I didn't realize I had over, 3,000 pictures on it. And it took 3 hours, about 2.25 hours to do it. So I started at 7, a little bit after. So it was almost 10 o'clock, the time of the show, before it all started. It all ended its transfer. So I got nothing done this morning. So, oh well. I did. I got one thing done. So maybe I'll make a trip to Walmart. Check it out. So those are our celebrations for today. I hope you enjoyed them. It is an hour 27 into the show, 11:27 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And we have 12 people watching, at least 14 likes. We have 15 votes. Cashews in the lead, pistachio second, almond and walnut are third. And we have 4 people over on the Twitch side. Thank you guys so much for that. Let me check something here real quick. We don't want that. We want this. We want to check here and let me see what's going on here. Okay, we are doing good. Walmart has a box of 30 for $20. I'll get them. I would probably go get them. I'll tell Dad, man, it's a Valentine's treat. Oh, speaking of Valentine's, Dad, man got me a wonderful Valentine's present. Some people think it's weird. Um, I can order them. I have no problem ordering them. I'll have to look around. Um, and yes, the cashew lovers have come through. So anyway, I'm going to do my promotions, and when I get to the present that I got, I will let you guys know. So let's go ahead and start some shameless promotions here. I have a impromptu building stream blocking out the boredom. I'm so bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twix and find out all the times when I do them um, at MDadmanWalking. Also, I have my show in the morning, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. I thank all 15 people here that are watching. It is 10 a.m. every morning, barring any emergencies. I have a weekend edition, which we do a puzzle on top of the birthdays and everything else. And I don't do the pictures of the birthdays and stuff, but we talk about them while I am actually doing a puzzle. that you guys can help me um, complete, and it's really, really fun. Okay, Tim Tam Team, gonna take care of errands, be happy, be loved, and behave. Thank you so much, Manny, for coming by. I got a typical allegory suite, Allegria suite from one of the nurses. And yes, take care. So this is 10 a.m. every morning of the week. Let's see, let's move this. This is my Valentine's present from Dadman, and I love it so much. I got a P.O. box. It's P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. Yes, you can, if you want to send me an email, you can send it at this address. If you want to send Dadman an email, you can send it at this address. If you want to send Ang an email, you can send it at this address address. I'm so excited to finally get this. I know people have been asking Dadman and me about it, and I thought it'd be much more difficult to get than it was. It literally took 10 minutes, and I'm kicking myself for not getting it a month ago. So, yes, I have a P.O. box now. I have it on my About pages and informational pages on both YouTube and Twitch if you don't remember it here. Also, you can support me on Ko-fi, Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You can do a weekly. You can do a monthly or a daily, one-time donation. Anything would be greatly appreciated. I have a wish list on Throne.com, Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You can buy me a present and have it sent. It would be fun. If you want to, go over there and check it out. I'd like to thank Daisy Blossom and Liam for these wonderful gifts. We are so trying to get this scheduled, but a lot of stuff has happened between both sides of the table, and trying to find a day where both available has been rather difficult, but we will make this happen. I also like to thank Atwood, Squeaka, Daisy, and Stunning for these wonderful gifts that we have done in previous builds. Thank you guys so much for all of them. I have live streams and VODs at youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, where you're at right now. If you're on the YouTube side, and twitch.tv, Mrs. Dadman Walking, if you're over there on the Twitch side. My streaming's at Twix at MDadmanWalking, where I put my streaming schedules and any impromptu streams. So let's go ahead and close this poll. We have 11 people watching. We have 15 likes. Thank you very much. And we are going to end this poll in 5 seconds with 15 votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are now going to end the vote with the winner being cashews. Pistachios are second, and almond and walnuts are in third place. Thank you guys very, very much for those for participating in that poll. Let me check here real quick and see if we have anybody. Um, we have how many people are over here? We have 3 people over on Twitch, and we have 11, 12 people over on YouTube. And I don't know if anybody is on that I want to. Okay, we're going to go over here. If anybody on the Twitch side, on the YouTube side, everybody, we are going to do a raid to Miss Riot Kitty, which it's right here. So as soon as I say goodbye, if you guys could go over there and say, and copy this, I'm typing it right now. This is something that they do over on the Twitch side to show support of streamers that we watch. So if you guys want to copy this stream, copy this link right here. And when I'm done, go over to Riot Kitty's link and tell her that you were coming over there to support her. And if you haven't liked her liker and subscriber. Okay, everybody. So right now I'm going to say goodbye. And then right when we're done, I want you guys to go over there. That would be greatly appreciated. So see you next time. And thank you so much for being here today. And remember to be kind, show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a great, great day. And remember, go over there to Riot Kitty and say hello from the Miss Dad Man Walking Stream. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.